cutting through the noise. If you're a Black woman entrepreneur nearing your 5th year of business, you're part of the 3% who make it that far. That means you're already winning, even if it doesn't feel like it. I'm Lynette Cottrell, and this is the Empower Her Business Podcast, previously known as the Women of Color in Business Podcast. I know what you're carrying because I've seen brilliant Black women founders quietly wrestling with fear, money shame, and the pressure to get it all right. Well, here we dig into what's stopping us at the root, the mindset, the funding walls, the biases, and self-doubt. We bring you stories, systems, and strategies you won't hear anywhere else. If you're ready to drop the shame and build like a CEO, you're in the right place for the right support. Let's jump into another great episode. Okay, guys, so today we're talking about building a holistic business ecosystem. And by that, I mean, you have to hear me say that you deserve to have your joy, your health, and your wealth without sacrificing either. So today we're talking about that joy and health portion of that equation. So I want you to make sure that you invest in yourself in a way that you know what brings you peace, what brings you relaxation, and what affirms your spirit, right? Because we're not just a physical being, we're also a spiritual being. So how do you feed your spirit? How do you create your peace of mind? And how do you create your joy? So those are very important elements as an entrepreneur, because if we leave out the attention to these areas, then we end up building a business that we no longer love doing, because we end up infusing it with just hustle and grind and get it done and never stop and rest and doing. And we never stop to refill our cup. So our cup gets empty, we get exhausted and burnt out, and we give up. We get so worn down that there is no recuperating from it, and we end up giving up on ourselves and giving up on our business. Also, what that type of hustle and grind culture can do is it can lead us to exhausting our mind. So whereas with a rested mind, we can find creativity and come up with good solutions. With an exhausted mind, all you want to do is rest. So you don't have the energy for creative and good solutions. So it looks like, okay, this is the end of the word, versus let me pivot and do X, Y, Z, or let me add this to the mix. So I implore you to take the time to find out what is your morning ritual. And morning is whatever time you get up. What is your ritual? The first thing you do to make sure that when you step into the world, you're stepping into the world in your greatness, in your power, in your peace, with strength behind you, right? You don't want to step into the world frazzled and stressed and so make sure you have a ritual, a routine that you do first thing when you wake up that keeps you grounded. It could be journaling, it could be meditation, it could be prayer, it could be breath work, whatever it is that brings you peace. It can be making a cup of coffee and sitting still for 5 to 10 minutes, glazing out the window, whatever it can be, whatever you decide brings you peace and gets you ready for the day, calms your spirit, reminds you of your greatness, and gets you grounded. That's what it can be for you. So make sure you have that as part of your morning process. Also make sure that when you eat your meal, lunch, whatever time lunch is for you, when you eat that meal, make sure you are not sitting in front of your computer. Make sure you're not talking through while you eat. Make sure you take yourself out of your workspace if you work from home and sit somewhere else and concentrate on your meal, because you want your body to be receiving those vitamins in a peaceful state, not in a distracted, I'm doing 3 things while I eat and I watch this kind of state. Okay. So those are 2 things I want you to think about doing. How you step into the world in the morning, build your own ritual. I have on the podcast some affirmations recorded that you can listen to, and you can take parts of them or listen to them as part of your morning ritual, or write your own even. And also, when you have your meal of the day, lunch, and even dinner, make sure you're not doing work at the same time. You deserve to have that peace. You deserve to have that space. You're building your creativity, your energy, and your greatness when you invest in that time away from work. Then you come back to work. You'll be surprised how refreshed your mind is. So just try it. If you're used to eating at your computer and thinking, there's no need for me to go sit in the other room and eat dinner. I just do it right here and check some email. No. Try it for a week and then see how differently you feel when you come back to your work, and see how much progress you make when you make those little changes to your morning routine and your eating routine. All right. Till next time. Be well. Today's episode is sponsored by EmpowerHER Bookkeeping and Accounting, where we believe money should feel like peace, not pressure. Most women entrepreneurs struggle with financial clarity, not because they're not brilliant or can't manage money, but because no one ever showed them how to build systems that serve their dreams. And that's what we do. At EmpowerHER Bookkeeping and Accounting, we utilize compassionate accounting, no judgment, just help. We bring solutions, clarity, and everything you need to build a business that builds legacy and wealth for you and your family. EmpowerHER Bookkeeping and Accounting. We're here to help you sleep peacefully every night. You've been listening to the EmpowerHER Business Podcast. Before you close the app, let's be clear. Struggling with your business doesn't mean you're not capable. It means you've been doing too much alone. If this hit home, share it with another Black woman founder. Subscribe and visit our website for tools to support your success today. Let's stop hiding from our journey. It's time to lead boldly. We're in this together, sis. See you next time. As always, I wish you the very best of joy, health, and wealth. Be well.